Oh, there we go. Live. Check it out. Well, thank you everyone for being here. We're going to be talking about a whole lot of things. We're going to be showing a lot of things. So, yeah. Right off the bat, lately I've been talking about Battle Pirates, and uh, I've been playing it still, but not as hardcore because doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on at the moment. But there's a lot of stuff going on in the forums. They've been doing like a loading screen and some other stuff. So I decided to do a poll and see the poll. It's a poll question. Hope you guys understand what a poll is. Uh, and I'm kind of perplexed about this because we'll get into that. So the poll I wrote for Battle Pirates is the game becoming more unbalanced every day. I was just curious what people thought, and it's a poll. And 80% of the people say yeah, it's becoming unbalanced. 13% say no. And the part that I find interesting is, of course, I got my trolls and I got my fans that love to hate on me, but they put that it's spam. If someone could comment, hopefully on YouTube, 'cause I'm streaming all over the place. Mostly I check YouTube, Twitch. If you do it now, I'll see it. But if not, I may not. So you'll have to like best bet probably just put it on YouTube. Because I may not see it on Twitch unless you do on Twitch like a whisper or something like that. But I want to know how I can spam my own post. It's one post. I put it. That's it. And then people comment on it. And it's the only place I put a poll. I've been playing the game 9 years. Never did a poll. I posted something earlier. What was it about? I think why lurkers don't shoot unless they have an underwater weapon. And then it's gave me an option to do a poll. Say, hey, you haven't used this feature. So I thought I would use the feature. So that's the feature. It's a poll. So if you guys could answer that, that'd be really helpful. Um, but as you can see, there are a lot of people think that, and I also got called a troll, and I'm like, it's my own post. And somebody did that somewhere else on a post. They came in and asked a question about a base. Um, that they said that they got all the top weapons, and somebody can come in with one ship and just completely destroy them. That caught my attention, so I asked a follow-up question. At which point the individual got upset and told me to quit talking to them. I'm like, well, why? And they called me a troll. That I'm following them. I'm like, whoa, I don't know who you are. His name was John Madden. I was like, I don't know who you are, but you're on my post, my discussion page. I was in a group that discusses, base designs and things like that. I'm like, whoa, you're in my base. You're in my base. You're on my post. I'm gonna chat. You made a statement. This, and then he said his base was fine. I was like, okay, well, if your base was fine, then what was your actual question? At which point he flipped out more. I didn't get a chance to take a screenshot because at which point he removed himself from the page, removed himself from the group, and then I guess he must have blocked himself. Or blocked, I don't know what happened. So I was trying to get clarification. Casey Caesar hears it. I have no idea who you are. You seemed like you had a question. I was trying to help. But back to the poll thing here. We got some stuff. Definitely unbalanced after removal of pass-through damage and unavoidable plasma damage. Interceptors and fleet for fleet with only other interceptors is fine, but the fact that overpowered conquerors that aren't even made up to fight them is awful. It's basically the same as conquerors versus player versus E halls. Yeah. Hey, this person's got a nice little video. See? And usually if I post, see, I don't know if you can see that right there. Someone posts a YouTube video, and if I do that, I get like yelled at. But this person does it, and I'm like, well, that's their prerogative. That's cool. Too many events back to back, never enough time to build. Yeah, a lot of people disagree. Oh, this one's funny. This one wrote no, but then he writes, boy, I'm tired. I jump into a conclusion unstable, seeing all the posts about the game stuck in load. That would be no, no from me. Unbalanced, well, kind of. My top three issues with the game are too many chores. So I guess he wrote no, but I don't think he meant to write no. So okay. So yeah, that was my best thing of that. Oh yeah, here's my favorite troll wherever I go. This individual follows. I don't know. He says he sees it, but and then he says he doesn't. But then he makes certain comments that no, you actually saw it if you make this comment. Because a lot of people say, they'll criticize something, and how they criticize and what they say, I know they didn't watch the video. But this guy, pretty sure he does. Let's see. See, this guy contradicts himself. He says it's balanced, and he says it's not, then back and forth. Yeah, he's. But then again, if you ever read what truculent means, oh, and this is truculent too. So he's got multiple accounts. See, and that's not really allowed. So blase blase. But yeah, that was my question about a poll and how I can post something and be considered a troll. Because it's like I'm not calling anybody out. Is I just want to know what people think about the game. I don't know. If you guys could tell me, that would be uh, super de duper. All right, so I think that was long enough about that noise.